Iran regime, source of regional war and instability. Iranian Resistance, messenger of peace and freedom. On June 29, an international delegation visited Ashraf in Albania to support the democratic alternative for Iran, represented by the National Council of Resistance of Iran. International personalities participated in the conference entitled "The Mullahs Regime, a Source of War and Instability in the Region, the Iranian Resistance, Messenger of Peace and Freedom." Participants, parliamentarians, and political, legal, and civil society figures from Europe and Australia insisted on the need to adopt a firm policy against the belligerence and terrorism of the mullahs, and to hold the regime accountable for its human rights violations and its crimes against the Iranian people. Personalities from Australia, Switzerland, Germany, Portugal, France, Great Britain, and the Netherlands joined Maryam Rajavi, President-elect of the NCRI, and expressed solidarity with the uprising and the resistance of the Iranian people for regime change. They supported the NCRI President-elect's 10-point plan for a future Iran. Iran faces serious shortage of doctors due to emigration. The Iranian regime's deputy health minister says Iran is suffering from a serious shortage of physicians since thousands of local doctors have emigrated. Speaking to the state-run ISNA news agency, Iraj Harichi disclosed, "For every 1,000 Iranians, there are only 1.6 general practitioners, dentists, and specialists, while the ratio needs to be at least 2.5 doctors per 1,000 to meet the country's needs." The World Health Organization estimates that at least 2.5 physicians, nurses, and midwives per 1,000 people are needed to provide sufficient coverage with primary care. Earlier, Harichi had revealed that 15,000 physicians in Iran quit practicing since many of them have either emigrated or changed their profession. Furthermore, health ministry officials have announced that more than 1,000 nurses leave Iran each year. Iranian hospitals are dealing with a shortage of nearly 100,000 nurses, according to the Parliament's Health Commission Speaker. Iranian diplomat compares EU trade mechanism to a car without gas. While the EU foreign policy chief, Federica Mogherini, insists that a special mechanism to allow trade with Iran's regime, known as INSTEX, has become operational, the Iranian regime's permanent representative to the UN says the new device is like a car without gas. INSTEX is a new European payment system for barter-based trade with the Iranian regime, designed to circumvent US sanctions imposed on Tehran. The regime's ambassador to the United Nations told reporters on Saturday that Europe has failed to provide enough credit to make INSTEX fully operational. He said, "This mechanism without money is like a lovely car which has run out of fuel." Germany's domestic security agency says Iran regime's embassy in Berlin planned terror plot against opponents. The 2018 report by the Federal Office for the Protection of the Constitution of Germany, BfV, which was released on June 27 by the Federal Minister of the Interior, examines the activities of the intelligence services of the Iranian regime in Germany. Referring to the role of the Iranian regime's secret service in the bombing plot against the annual gathering of the PMOI in June 2018 near Paris, the report warns against intensifying the plots against the Iranian opposition. The BfV annual report states, "The central task of the Iranian intelligence services is to spy against opposition movements and confront these movements. In this regard, evidence of state-sponsored terrorism in Europe, which originates in Iran, have intensified during 2018. The report adds, "In Germany, the headquarters of the Ministry of Intelligence at the Iranian Embassy in Berlin plays an important role in intelligence operations. In addition to independent intelligence operations, this agency also supports activities undertaken by the Ministry of Intelligence. In addition to the Ministry of Intelligence, the Revolutionary Guards Corps Quds Force, which engages in intelligence operations, is active in Germany."